Good day, everyone, and welcome to Weather News with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use on Monday, the 29th of October, 2018. Well, of course, we're taking a look at the jet stream there, and I want to go ahead and tell you guys up around the Appalachian Mountain Trail this morning, the winds are going to be a little gusty at times. They should calm down later this afternoon. And coming up by tomorrow, well, probably the mountain ranges up around New Mexico and along the Colorado border, you may see some snow. So, you can tell where the jet stream is right now, where the cold air is coming down. This is for today. With all of that said and done, let's go check out what's going on in weather news in general. Before we get into all of that, don't forget to subscribe if you want to know what's happening with the weather, with the latest in weather watches and warnings, weather news, forecast, and storms as they pop up across the U.S. I'd appreciate it a lot. Please click subscribe now. Click the bell. Check off the email notifications to make sure you get all the latest in weather news. You know, guys, I've been doing a lot of work on the winter forecast, what it should be like. But before I put mine out, I want to wait till maybe about a week from now, okay? Because all kind of things keep changing, and I want to give you the most accurate one that I believe would be, and I've got to wait and see what happens. Things are going on, man. It's like crazy. It's cold at my house this morning. Not too bad, really, but cold for me, like in the around 50 degrees, but by Thursday, I should hit 79 or 80 degrees again. Yes, we're on one of these roller coasters. So, with all that said and done, I haven't forgot you. I am working on my winter forecast, and I will put that out. This is a NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, so let's turn it on and see what is going on. Well, like I said, snow, locally heavy snow is favored out west, and it's going to continue with the snow developing across the southern Rockies by tomorrow. Now, I think mostly you guys down in the southern part of New Mexico, it'll just be rain, but like I say, in the northern parts and the mountain ranges and close to the Colorado border, some of those places could get a foot of snow. Now, locally heavy precipitation will continue to impact portions of the northern Rockies today, as this cold front crosses a region with light snow accumulations possible in the highest terrain. That's today. Now, even with the front well to the east, onshore flow is going to continue to support heavy precipitation, particularly along the favored terrain of the Pacific Northwest today. Now, the snow for New Mexico I'm talking about is tomorrow at some point. Now, okay, there should be a brief break in the precipitation tomorrow before a second frontal system brings another round of heavy precipitation to the Pacific Northwest by Wednesday. So, sometime in between Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when, if you're going to get any snow, you should get it. Now, as the system ushers in cooler air masses near to below normal temperatures are going to spread eastward from the northwest today and to the Great Basin and Central Rockies tomorrow. Warm and dry conditions will persist across much of California, and the Southwest will elevate fire weather concerns today for portions of Southern California. That's always a worry. Now, well above normal temperatures, as much as 10 to 25 degrees above average across the plain states today, will drop to more near normal values by tomorrow, following the passage of the western U.S. cold system I was telling you about, this frontal system. Now, as the front moves across the plains into the Midwest, showers and thunderstorms are forecast to develop from the Great Lakes back to the central and southern plains by tomorrow, with heavy snowfall expected by late Tuesday in the Colorado and northern New Mexico Front Range mountain area. Now, as much as a foot or more snow could fall in the highest peaks. Out east, rain, scattered thunderstorms. They're all going to accompany a fast-moving low-pressure system moving into the northeast early today. Now, gusty winds are on the backside of the system, and they're going to continue today, especially across the higher terrain where wind advisories are in effect for portions of the central and southern Appalachian mountain range. So I've told you all about this. Yes, Jim, I know you might get some breezy breezes going on, and all my friends back in Boone and Lenoir, North Carolina, Asheville, everybody up there, it might be a little breezy. It should calm down by this afternoon. Now, here we have a look at the regular GFS map, current edition, that's just run about an hour ago, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. I've got this on because I want to talk a little bit about what may happen the end of the week and this coming weekend. Potentially heavy convection may be ongoing at, I'd say probably Thursday across portions of the Tennessee and Ohio valleys. Now, in association with a frontal wave. The frontal wave is going to cause this. Additional areas of locally heavy rain is going to be possible through the end of the week in association with this system as it reaches the eastern seaboard. Heavy rain also can be possible across the Pacific Northwest through the weekend as upper short waves and surface fronts traverse to the northern areas of the upper ridge. These features will also bring rounds of snow to the higher elevations of the northern and perhaps the central Rockies. Chilly conditions will prevail through most of the forecast period across much of the central U.S. beneath the persistent upper trough, where highs will generally be 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit below average. Meanwhile, above average temperatures will persist across portions of the west from California into the Great Basin, where high temperatures may reach 5 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit above average. And checking out the tropics right quick, Oscar is a Category 1 hurricane as of this morning right now, and it will remain that way through about midweek, when then it's going to start to run into some environmental conditions to break it down. But it should not be a threat to any landmass right now as it's looking. I don't think it will. These systems that keep bringing in our weather patterns are going to keep pushing it to the west, and it's finally going to just disintegrate. If it makes it over to our friends across the pond, it shouldn't be a very horrendous storm. It should be nothing that you're not used to, okay? So Oscar does have winds of 80 miles per hour. It is a Category 1 as of right now, but it shouldn't be any problem to anyone except our mariner fishermen friends and people who drive those cargo boats and all of the waterway people. That's the only ones who should have a problem with Oscar at this time. And as we take a quick look at some of these wind gusts going on, especially up and down in this area of the terrain, on the borders of Virginia and West Virginia, right in here. It goes on down to North Carolina, all the way down in the mountain ranges, you can see. What are some of these wind gusts like for today? 37 knots. There you go. There's one right there. You can see they're sporadic all over the place, especially off the coast and in southern New Jersey. A little breezy this morning, 32 knot wind gust at times. But this wind should start to die down by this afternoon some for everyone in this area of these high wind gusts for today. However, there are some wind warnings out, so please be careful if you're out driving, like a small pickup truck or any kind of truck that's a high profile vehicle, like vans and SUVs and things like that. So be careful until these winds die down. So far as thunderstorms go for today, looking like there's not any in the forecast across the whole U.S. No thunderstorm activity, or I should say severe thunderstorm activity, should be happening across the U.S. today. And we're going to wind it up this morning with a check of new snow accumulations. This is in the next 12 hours. You can see where the snow may be happening. In the next 24 hours, it begins to progress a little bit, and in the next 3 days, by late Tuesday, Wednesday, that snow that I was telling you about in Colorado and New Mexico will begin to show up. So with all of that said and done, love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you so much. Thanks for everything you do for me. I hope you have a good day, a great day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching.